Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Monday morning. I want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as seasoned. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Monday morning, guys. So I want to share this download with you guys before I hit the nature trail. This is not for everyone, of course. Every recording is not for everyone, but if you will know, your spirit will always convict you and alert you. You will always know what's for you. But for some of you, God is literally rebuilding your life. God is rebuilding your life. And in some seasons, God just transforms certain things. Like, he'll prune certain things, but he leaves certain things. Or, the pruning is just not as extensive as it is in certain seasons. Well, in this season, many of you are, this is why it's the most darkest season probably of your life for some of you. Because God is literally pruning everything, and he has to rebuild you. So if you're not careful, you will feel like it's punishment, when in reality this is a pruning to get you to where he really needs you to be. The blessings that you've prayed for, the purpose and calling on your life, right? He's trying to get you in that direction. And many of the things, people, and places that you have or had in your life, they just can't go. So a lot of you are questioning why certain relationships ended, why God is convicting you not to let that certain persons back in. Whatever you're questioning and you feel like God has removed it, and you're just trying to figure out why are you going through all this hell, right? You're literally back at ground zero. A lot of you guys have been traumatized and you don't even realize it. This could have been in childhood. This could have been in bad marriage or whatever. But whatever issues that you have as adults, right? You may not have been, you were not responsible for whatever trauma you've been through, but as an adult, it is your responsibility to heal. This is why you will find that God is bringing a lot of convictions in a particular area, right? It's almost like you're being tested throughout the day with a particular area, an area that's already a struggle for you, but then you're being tested every day, and you're probably feeling those tests frequently. But don't beat yourself up. Like, this is why the test keeps coming, because God knows it takes work. Like, so if you feel a test, don't just say, okay, I failed the test, so I'm just going to keep failing the test. No, fail the test, get back up. You're going to be tested again. Make a conscious decision that you're going to pass that test. Even if you fail the test, don't do it intentionally, of course, but even if you fail that test, right? Don't beat yourself up, but take accountability, and again, take a mental note that you're going to be tested. You might as well tell yourself, I know I'm going to be tested, right? So, and you just keep trying and keep applying, right? Because there's grace for you to really perfect this area, but be intentional about recognizing the convictions and the tests that are coming to you throughout the day. Many of your lives are literally going to be completely different from what it looked like a year ago or whenever. A lot of the things that you've asked God for, they're now coming to pass or about to come to pass. The issue is, when we've asked for certain things, we just didn't know some of the things that we had to go through, especially now more than ever, because many of you guys are so close to breakthrough and so close to promises and open doors. And many of you, you can feel it. You can feel it in the spiritual realm. Even if you can't touch it yet, you can feel it in the spirit. In fact, you feel it so heavy that you don't even question if it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen. It's just that you don't know when, right? So there's still some certain areas that God still have to work on with you. But if you feel like God have literally stripped everything, you've lost people. Some of these people may be family, and God is convicting you that you cannot go back because your family may have traumatized you, so you can't even go back. Like, this is a whole new life. This is a whole new life, a whole new direction, right? again, it's the very thing that you prayed for, but you just didn't know that you had to go through so much pruning and so much transformation in order to make it to that season. So if you're in a very, very dark place right now, just understand that God is rebuilding your life. And this time, everything had to be stripped and removed. Again, people, places, things, character flaws, things like that. Just keep pushing day by day, right? Don't think too far ahead because it's going to overwhelm you. Just stay present in the moment and focus on the areas that God needs you to work on today, right? Because he will alert you. But the thing is, we keep asking God for certain answers or whatever, and then we're so fast to jump up and just go on about our day. But if you really sit still after asking God, okay, what should I be doing today? Like in this very moment. Screw my to-do list. What should I be doing like today? What do you need me to do? If you sit still, God will literally guide your steps on what to do for today. So it's a very uncomfortable feeling for a lot of people right now because God have like literally removed your hand off of the wheel. And so, especially if you're dealing with fight or flight or trauma, you got to always be in control. You got to always, but God is like literally removing your hand off the wheel. So you just have to be still. And when you're still, he will literally give you a conviction on something to work on. And that may just look like the areas that he's transforming. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.